This is Paul Malibu. He is a fireman. How do you get into the fire department?
Well, pretty much what you do is you go down to the fire department in your town, if you have a volunteer department, and you just ask the chief, how you can get involved and help out around the firehouse, and he'll probably have you study under one of the senior firemen, learn which tools do what, and clean the firehouse and keep it tidy.
What section of the fire department are you in?
I'm a member of the junior fire department in Hohokus, and what that means is that I'm a full member of the fire department, but I can't go into full blazing fires. Right now, what I'm doing is getting the education that you need to become a fireman in the state of New Jersey, which is Fire 1 school, which is in Mahwah. And so as a junior firefighter, I'll be able to do that educational course and become a full senior firefighter when I turn 18.
Okay. How long have you been in the department?
I've been in the department about 10 months. Yeah. I joined once I turned 16, which is the minimum age requirement in sophomore year.
What is the training process like?
Well, as I said before, there's Fire 1 school, which is the basic course for all New Jersey State firemen, and it's a certification that you get after completing the course and going through classes where you're studying with a notebook and also going out to these practice buildings that they have set up and actually practicing on real fires that they create.
How often do you go to the department?
The department has a commitment of a weekly cleanup, which is you go to the fire department, you check to make sure all of the gear is functioning properly and that there are no things missing from the trucks. So in case there is a fire or something else, the department is prepared.
What is the most interesting piece of equipment?
In my opinion, the most interesting equipment that there is at the fire department is the jaws of life and splitting machines. They're hydraulically powered cutters and splitters, which means that it has two crab-like claws that can close around thick pieces of metal and also split open cars or anything to get people out of cars as quickly as possible so that they don't die.
What are the drills like?
2 times a month at the volunteer fire department we have drills, and pretty much everybody comes down to the department and you go out into the field. Lots of times people donate cars, or if there's a house that's going to be taken down, they let the fire department practice on it, where they'll actually set the house on into a controlled blaze, and the firemen will go in and put out the fire. Same thing with a car. They might set the car on fire or have to take a dummy out of the car as quickly as possible.
What inspired you to be a fireman?
Well, the fire department was something that I was always interested in, but really became more of an interest during high school once I saw what they were doing and realized that I could do more for my community than I was doing, and it's just a very rewarding thing to put time into.
How many trucks does the fire department have?
The Hohokus Fire Department has 4 trucks. It has 2 engine trucks, which hold about 500 gallons of water each, and it also has a ladder truck, which holds less water, but it has a 100-foot ladder on it. And so the firemen can bring the ladder up to a very tall building and deliver water to places where they wouldn't be able to otherwise. And also, for parade reasons only, there's a vintage early 1900s fire truck that probably a lot of people have seen at the 4th of July parades.
What do you do at the fire station when you get bored?
Well, you don't really get bored that often, but because you have a lot of stuff to do. But when we do get bored, we pretty much just sit around and talk. It's you become friends with the guys there just because you're working with them every week, and it's kind of a nice bond.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.